Patty. So today's video, I'm really excited to share with you guys. I'm going to be sharing with you my fall favorites, but I thought it would be fun, instead of like just sitting down and talking to you about my favorites, actually taking you through kind of our day and showing you in our house what my fall favorites look like. I'm going to show you a couple of outfits, some food ideas, and of course home decor, and a couple of things for kids. So make sure you stay tuned to the very end so you can see all the fall favorites. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite ways to drink coffee in the mornings. I'm going to be showing you the creamers, my favorite pods, and all of that stuff. So we have a Keurig and an espresso. So my favorite K-cup for fall season has been this pumpkin spice from Aldi. I really like it. It's pretty, it has like a nice pumpkin spice to it. And then this one I got from Nespresso. It's called Pumpkin Spice Cake. I don't really find it to be too pumpkin spicy. So if you like a more mild one, I definitely recommend that. If you like something with more of a kick, the K-cup one is really good. My favorite creamer has been this Silk Unsweet almond creamer. It's the pumpkin spice one. They also do have one that's sweetened that is really good. We just are out, and I have had a really hard time finding these creamers since I bought a couple. So instead, I am mixing it with this non-dairy almond oat milk hazelnut latte, which is really good, and it gives it like a good fall flavor. I have had the pumpkin spice Starbucks creamer, but I do try to stick with dairy-free creamers, and I haven't found that one in dairy-free. So I really like this one, and they froth really good. So I usually do half of this and half of this, because this one's really sweet, and that way I have the pumpkin, like the pumpkin flavor. So then here I have my frother, and I did the foam. I did this K-cup here. So I'm going to put this. And then what I like to top it off with is a little bit of cinnamon. I love having the spice flavors. And then I also put a little bit of the pumpkin pie spice. I have this one. And I just put a little bit of that. And I mix it. And it is the most amazing cup of coffee. Cheers. This is my favorite area that I decorated for Halloween. I feel like it was like kind of spooky, classy, not too spooky, you know. I was really going for like a boho look, and I feel like I achieved that without adding the spooky stuff for Halloween. I feel like it was more like a classy Halloween decor. So this is my favorite area. I didn't decorate that much for Halloween, but this was definitely my favorite. And one of my top DIYs that I made was this. I really enjoyed making that. I love how it turned out, and it was so inexpensive to make. So I really liked that. This was one of my other favorite areas that I decorated. This is actually in our bedroom, and I just really love how this DIY turned out. One of my favorite things that I loved about this DIY is that it didn't cost me anything. Everything was just like leftover pieces that I had from other projects or decor, and these were just the leftovers, and I love how it ended up turning out. And I just feel like this whole area just made our room feel so cozy and welcoming. So it's just one of my favorites. Nobody really sees it except for you guys, but it is one of my favorite spots that I decorated this year. This is also one of my favorite decor pieces. It was originally on my dining room table, and I moved it for Halloween, but it was definitely one of those things where I know I will use these for years. I love these amber bottles, and I just feel like the wheat and the color of the stems definitely portrayed like what I wanted for fall this year. My goal this year was to use a lot of natural elements with pops of orange. So I pulled these from different areas of my house because these were some of my favorites that I was really drawn to. These were some oat stems that I got from Michael's, and I just threw these in with a pop of orange. I use these a lot in my house. I just got a big bundle of them and kind of threw them in where I felt like it needed a pop of color. This was part of the Old House collection, and it was just, like, to me, the perfect amount of boho, and I loved it. My daughter's birthday is actually on Halloween, and I am sure I will use that. And then this I used a lot throughout the house. These were picks from Michael's, and I just took off the stems. Super inexpensive, and I feel like it's the baby version of this one. So those were some of my favorite decorations that I bought this year. This was my favorite candle this year. This is by the Opal House line. I really liked it. I thought it had really good throw. I got it on sale and it was the perfect like sweet cinnamon. This one is called Cinnamon Pumpkin Muffin. Opal House has really great candles and it's so easy to get because Bath & Body Works was not as easy to get to this year. So this was a great fall candle. We have finished up school for the day and I wanted to show you my favorite books. I tried to minimize it. I have tons of fall, Halloween, and Apple themed books. So if you want to see a more in-depth of like all the books that we have, let me know if there's interest in that in the description box and maybe I'll share it on my Instagram. But here are the Apple books that are my tried and true favorites. Autumn is for Apple Pie. We've read it 3 years in a row. And this is actually a series. There's a chapter book for each season and it's really sweet. It's about a group of friends that work together and they make an apple pie together and it's just a really sweet story. Then we have Amelia Bedelia's First Apple Pie. This is about, of course, Amelia Bedelia. Here she's a little girl and with her grandparents they work together to make an apple pie and she goes to a farm with her grandfather. Then this book is a general fall book. It's called The Pumpkin Patch Parable. I would not say it's Halloween themed. It's more fall. It's Christian faith-based book and it just talks about shining a light for Jesus and it's a really good message and there's scripture on each page and it's something I love reading to the kids every year. Now on to the Halloween ones. One of my favorites is The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything and it's really cute and it talks about these things that are a little bit scary but in the end it ends up making a little scarecrow. It's really cute and there's a lot of teachable moments in the story. And then one of my other favorites is The Legend of Spookly the Square Pumpkin. There is a movie that goes along with this that is super cute and always super fun hands-on activities that go with this and it's talking about Spookly, how he's a square pumpkin but he ended up saving all of the other pumpkins. Even though he felt odd, he ended up being the hero in the end. So it's just super sweet and those are like my tried and true favorite books. One of our favorite things to do on those busy days has been to just kind of get a bunch of stuff that might be going bad, like fruits and things that we want to use up and just kind of pile it up on one of these boards. This isn't necessarily a fall item, but I got it this fall and it's been one of my favorite things and it's just like this Lazy Susan. And then I've been trying to make more like fall themed things, but this is part of the Hearth and Hand line. This is part of the Hearth and Hand line at Target. I believe they released it during the fall time. Then this bowl is from Threshold and I have used this a lot too and have really enjoyed that. And then this cutting board I've had for a few years. I'm also gonna share with you this is a keto pumpkin recipe and I do half Lily's chocolate chips, half Lily's white chocolate chips and it is a fun treat and it is full of almond flour and coconut flour and a healthier sweetener. So I feel a lot better about giving that to the kids with like their dinner or breakfast or lunch or whatever. So we're doing breakfast for dinner tonight. I just put some fruit in there. I thought it would be it's kind of a fun way to serve a meal and the kids eat it and love it too. Okay, so I wanted to show you one of my favorite fall outfits. I'm trying to find a spot where you could see the whole outfit and it's kind of challenging, but I will do my best. So this has been one of my favorite fall hats. I got this during Christmas time last year and I never wore it much until now recently and I have just been loving it. It's from Amazon and I will leave it linked down in the description box. And then this is like a block sweater and it is a dupe for a super more expensive Madewell sweater. So I really like it. It's super cozy and it is from Target. I had to kind of watch because it's out of stock often and it is just here it's still really hot, but I feel like this is lightweight, so if you're anywhere like inside where it's a little bit chilly, you could totally get away with wearing it. And then I don't know if you can see my jeans, but they have like these knee hole things and they're super stretchy and soft. I have a really hard time finding jeans right now just because I'm still losing quite a bit of weight from having my last baby and I am like in between sizes and these just are super comfortable and I really like them for fall. I love black jeans and they're like a medium rise, so I really like, let me see, I really like these jeans as well. Let me show you another outfit that I have picked up recently. Also, these earrings are from Target. They actually come with these really sweet wooden beads, but mine, with my kids, kind of us playing and stuff like that, they have all fallen off. So what I just ended up doing is cut off the string, and I feel like they're still perfect for fall time. Let me show you another outfit that I have recently picked up and that I am enjoying for fall. Okay, so here's another outfit. I'm by no means a beauty vlogger, so I'm sorry you cannot see all the way to the ground, but I wanted to share this with you. This is by Knox Rose from Target, and I just love the feminine fall feel. I love that it's super lightweight, so you can carry it through. Like right now here it's still super hot, but if you live somewhere where it gets colder, you could always wear a beautiful coat over it and kind of carry it through the season. I paired it with this headband. My baby hairs from my last baby are coming in strong, so I have all those little hairs, and I have been loving just putting a headband on so that way it's not as obvious, I feel like. And then I have this Victoria Emerson bracelet that I really like, and I really enjoy wearing. It doesn't pinch my skin like a lot of bracelets. I have these really cute wood bead bracelets that I picked up from Target that I love, but it's always pinching my skin and hurting me, and these are just so comfortable and doesn't bother me. And then one of my favorite things that is not necessarily fall but special to me are these necklaces. This bottom one has my 4 kids' initials, and it's made by Mary, and then this one has my husband and I's initials, and then the top one is a necklace my mom gave me. I don't remember the name of the brand. I think it's called Georgiana, I don't remember, but I really like this, especially with like dresses, so it looks flowier. And then these are the earrings that go with it. The only thing I will say about this dress is, as much as I love it, I love maxi dresses, this one is really long. I am 5'6", and it touches the ground like even with heels, so keep that in mind if you do get it and you're a little bit shorter. You might have to get it hemmed. So I'm 5'6", and I like have to wear heels in order to be okay, but it's super comfy and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me and seeing my favorites today. Let me know what are the things you have been enjoying for fall, and let me know if you liked me sharing my favorites in this style, or if you prefer more of a sit-down video style. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on next time's video. Bye!